Hello and welcome to Jewellery Rescue. I'm Kat and I'm a girl on a mission to rescue and recycle the world's unwanted jewellery. Now, hopefully you're watching me live. I'm here in the comments. I had to pre-record the video and set it as a premiere because I did want to do this fully live, but apparently you need 1,000 subscribers to do that. So we're a little way off. I said that I would come on and do the other half of this huge charity shop broken and unsold jewellery haul. I said that I would do it live when we hit 500 subscribers, and we did hit that last month in June. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for joining me on the journey. If you don't already subscribe, please do consider doing so. And of course, I'd love it if you would hit that like button so that we can get the video out to more people. So I'm here in the comments. Please do comment away. Ask me anything. If you've got any burning questions, please do ask me. And I'd love to know what you think of things as we go through. I have got with me a little tray of earrings that we found last time when we did the first half of this bag. I'm hoping that we might find the other ones of these, particularly these enamel ones, because they're gorgeous. There are some things in boxes, so I thought we could have a look at those. And then in the bottom of the bag, there was just loads of earrings, beads and so on. And so I'll just show you quickly. I've tipped those out into 2 trays. So we've got loads to go through. Let's crack on. Let's have a look in this kind of watch box. So we've got a quartz watch, no maker's mark on there, and glass beads. I don't think that's anything particularly special, but the beads are nice. This is a nice brass handmade bangle. I'm finding these a lot at the moment. I don't know why. I think they're gorgeous. This one needs a bit of a clean up on the inside, but that's good to be cleaned up and reworn. What have we got in here? This looks like a box of costume earrings. That one is particularly grim, so I'm not going to put my finger in there to that one. That looks like a sparkly cubic zirconia. That one could be silver. I can't see anything glaringly amazing in there, can you? And that's one of those skinny cufflinks. I don't think we've got any treasure in there, but I always do double check things afterwards. Ah, there's a lovely power shell. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, that's a bit of a find, isn't it? Look at those. Stunning. Genuine New Zealand power shell, 22 karat gold plated. Wow, I think that is a little bit of a find. Love those. What have we got in this one? Ah, looks like sterling silver studs, but they're not a matched pair. Oh, look. Is it a dove and an olive branch? Beautiful. They just need a good clean because they're a bit tarnished. Top hat jewellery. Let's see what we've got here. And there we go. These are those. Oh, very heavy. I think they might be that sort of synthetic hematite with colour on. Probably plated ear wires. Let's have a look at the. Yeah, they're magnetic. But nice, they can go onto new hooks. They'll probably go into one of my retail shops. Oh wow, look at this one. Hair barrette. Very heavy. Probably a plated base metal, and it's a dragon. It's cool, very Game of Thrones, isn't it? There's another box that looks the same, do you see? Oh yeah, we have got another one. It's a tree. They're nice, they're probably not even been worn. They look like somebody's gifted them. Got these just out of shot, clip-on earrings. No makers on those, but somebody might like those. Got so many clip-on earrings to sort through. We've got one stud earring. That's heavily magnetic, just a costume one. I'll put it to one side because if we've got the other one, they can be married back up. What's in this little bag? Oh, these are those earrings where you I've got a bit dangling on the back. That's quite nice. How can I show you those a bit better? And there is a pair. Whoops, should we see if they're magnetic? They're not magnetic, so those will go in the list to see if they're silver. In the pile to see if they're silver, rather. That bag's nothing to do with it. I don't think. That says number 7. That's a makeup brand. Couple of sparkly studs. Just costume. Marks and Spencer's earring. Just one, but perhaps we'll find the other one. Oh, some more cloisonné enamel. I never quite know how to say that. Cloisonné, cloisonné, cloisonné. I've heard people say it all different ways, and I don't know whether that's just a regional way of saying it or if I'm saying it completely wrong. But anyway, lovely enamel vintage earrings. New fashion. I love these old cards. That looks like probably early 90s, do we think? Late 80s, early 90s. I really hope that we find the white one that was similar to that. That's a clip-on earring. I think we may have found the other one of those in the first unboxing. Some Monet studs. New on the card. Oh, we've definitely found the other one of these before. Tassel. I'll probably put those on a new hook. They'll go into one of my shops. There's a familiar site. So I used to work at Claire's Accessories as a retail manager when I was in my 20s. Those look like they are sterling but are just tarnished. I've got so many studs that I don't really know what to do with. I need to work out whether I'm going to clean them up or job lot them or sell them for scrap. I don't know. If you've got any ideas on that, let me know in the comments. This is a pretty vintage clip-on. Put that to one side, see if we find the other one. What is this one? Wow, check this carving out. It's daisies. I wonder if it's bone or ivory. Now, I'm certainly not knowledgeable enough on that. My light's being funny again. This is driving me mad. Let's turn that light off and see what a difference it makes. What do we think on the lighting? My room is like a light warehouse. I've got so many lamps around me and I currently have none turned on because both of the ones, well, all 3 of the ones that I use have been strobing. Maybe they just need new bulbs, I don't know. Anyway, let's have another look at this one. So, do we think that this is bone or ivory or something else? It's got the flecks in the back of it. You see that? But I don't know what that means. I can't remember. I did watch a video on it at some point and I can't remember. This has caught my eye. Oh my goodness, look at that. Beautiful turquoise. I have a vintage anklet that has these same flowers on it and I bet that's got a style name and I don't know what it is. Again, let me know if you know in the comments. There's a 925 on the back. Oh, those are gorgeous. 90s maybe, or could they even be older? Could they be 70s? Hard to know. Let me know if you know. Love those. Where's the other one? Let's pull this one up because it's got a big pointy thing that's going to get me. Limoges, France. It's got a very old style clasp. Oh, look at her. She's pretty cool. She does look like she has been hand painted. And she just needs a little bit of repair, I think, on the clasp here. Yeah, I don't think that would be safe to wear like that. I think it would come out. But very pretty. Ooh, this was such a good bag. So every time I've gone into this charity shop, they've asked me for more money each time. And I think the first one that I got from there is my most watched video. So if you've sort by popular on my channel, if you haven't seen that one, you should check it out. it was absolutely full of vintage earrings. So this charity shop where this comes from, they don't sell earrings at all. So any earrings that get donated go in, which is why there are so many that are like new on cards, because they can't sell them. Since COVID, they changed their policy, which is good for me, not so great for the charity really. This is, I think, a basic watch and a really grim strap, but I will look up the brand of that one. More new on the card earrings. Now this says Pandora, and it does say 1 pair, but 1, I don't really recognise them as being a Pandora style, and 2, they are missing quite a lot of their rhinestones. I'll double check it though, as it does say Pandora on the packet. There's some handmade glass beads on earrings. Those I can see I've got a 925 on the hook. That looks like it's from somebody's handmade business probably. It says sterling silver on there. That's just a hair slide. We've got some body piercing bars. No idea what I will do with those. Won't be upcycling them, they'll probably go into some kind of job lot. Oh, interesting. So this is a faux turquoise. I don't know if you can tell on the picture. I'm just going to check in my little pot on my desk because I think I might have a match. I do have a match for this one. Look at that. I don't think this came out of the other half of this bag. I think this is just a complete coincidence. I've been keeping some faux turquoise pieces in a little dish on my desk because I'm going to make a charm bracelet from them. How funny. It's probably from Primark or somewhere mass produced. And there's a vintage faux pearl clip-on. Get loads of those, don't I? Then we've got some sequined clip-ons that clip together. Oops, oh dear, the glue's just come off on my hand. Broken that one then. That's an easy fix though, just needs a bit of glue. One more Claire's earring, that's another silver one. I think I might lot those up. That's a scarf ring, not a high quality one, and it's completely squished. I'll try and reform that, but I suspect that might snap as well. Oh, what do we have here? Some Fabergé eggs. Let's have a look. That would be a bit of a coup, wouldn't it, if I opened a Fabergé egg up on a live streamed unboxing. Okay, the earrings. There's a marking on there, which I'll have a look through the loop. IMYM, I think it says. IMYM. There's another mark there. And that's a 925. So they've on sterling silver hooks. Does anybody know that brand? They're actually really cute. They could be something, couldn't they? Somebody Google it quick. We've got some pieces of gemstone. Now they're, oh wow, there's actually loads of these. They look quite blue on the camera, but they are turquoise in colour. I think they're dyed something. They've got some striation in them here. That looks like quartz crystal in there. Could they be a dyed howlite or something like that? There's absolutely loads of it. Loads and loads and loads. So those I will probably make into pendants, but not all at once because I'd have to sell tons of them, wouldn't I? Wow. I found one broken piece in the first half, and these are all, by the looks of it, complete pieces. Treasure! I don't think with my dodgy lighting situation, I'm not sure if you're seeing the right colour of that. Let's just pop some more light on it there. No, still looking quite blue. Well, I promise you they're a sort of turquoisey side of blue. I'm just going to pop those into a tray. Whoops, there was something in that tray. There we go. Oh dear, I've got a big clean up on my hands today. We've got a plastic, or I suppose it's a swirly resin clip-on. A hippie chick watch part, that will go into a lot with watches. That's a very pretty clip-on. Gross on the back though. Blech. That's an interesting looking stone. Or is it shell maybe? What does it say? GB. Sarah. Oh, is it Sarah Coventry? Let me just have a look through the old loop. Show you on there. I can't really read that. It's not been stamped very well. I think it probably does say Sarah COV. And that's come off of something. But I'll make it into a pendant because I think that's cool. Got a little brass something or other. Get you focused. What is he? Is he a pixie? Is he a monkey? Looks like he's got a bit of a tail. He's probably a good luck charm at a guess. Looks like he's got some age to him. Ah, now we've got some more bone or ivory. That's, I'm guessing that's bone. I don't think that metal is anything precious. And it is magnetic. Oh, this is a sweet pin, like a clock. Little pin brooch. A wooden bead. That has definitely seen better days. Guys, there's so much here. How long have you got? Are you settling in for the evening? What has everybody been up to today? Tell me in the comments what you've been doing. I've been filming because my girls are having the summer holidays off school and nursery. And I want to have lots of content for you. Those are quite pretty, no marks on them. That's just a couple of beads that stuck together. This is sweet, Russian dollies on a pin. I think I've had one of those in before. Hair slide, nothing special. What have we got caught up here? This is pretty. Bit of enamel, bit of sparkly. Do we have a name? Yes, I think there is a name on there. Let me get the loop out. It's just a pattern, but that is quite sweet. That looks like a sterling chain. Yep, there's a 925 on there. It's quite small. That would make a nice charm bracelet. Treasure, treasure. I think we've probably, I can't remember how much I paid for this box now. Somewhere between £10 and £20, I think. But I think we've had our money's worth back. Now, what is this? Look, it's sprung loaded, or spring loaded rather. What is that? Am I being dense? Tell me what that is. Don't know what that is. That's just a little push thing to go through a cufflink, like a cufflink hole, do we think? That's a broken costume earring. Monet stud. So we'll see if we can find the other one of those. Oh, some gems in here. Funnily enough, I had the necklace to this twice actually out of recent unboxings and made them into necklaces. That one, it has been made into a, made them into earrings. This one has been made into an earring, so I think somebody before me has already had a go. And these are sweet little gemstone cabochons. Those are nice, so I will make those into other things. Oh look, somebody left us a huge diamond. No, it's like a chandelier bead. Shame, that would have been lovely. Could you imagine? One day, maybe one day. We've got a brooch, that's got some age to it. It's gone quite yucky around the glue areas. I think that one is going to have to go into craft. Now I've had one of these in an unboxing a few weeks ago, and it said Stratton imitation made in England on the back, and I did look it up and these go for a little bit, or they're listed for a little bit, so I will list that. The one that I unboxed recently was a fishing rod, I think, whereas this one's just a shape tie clip. A leather bracelet. That'll go into pre-loved. Another watch, Just Soda, don't know that brand. Oh, is this going to be the lovely white enamel earring? Yay! So we've got a pair of those. Oh, I'm so pleased, they're so pretty. In fact, we've got two pairs because we've got the blue. The blue? Yeah, the blue ones as well as the white ones. Fabulous. Another clip-on. So many single clip-on earrings. A bit of key ring. Oh, look at this. That is a button, but it's a very superior button. Imagine what that must have come off. That is gorgeous. Quite old, I would say, as well. A Timex watch. That's the first one where the brand I've actually heard of. A broken earring, that'll have to go into craft. Oh look guys, look what I found. Yay! The other one of these. I think that's my favourite find of the bag so far. How about you? Is there anything that has caught your eye so far? A sparkly. And it's broken, but I can fix that and then that will go into pre-loved. Oh wow, these are cool clip-ons. Can I open it without breaking it like I did the other one? No maker's mark, but they are super cool. Love those. Tangle. What is this? What does it say here? Freedom. Oh, it's Topshop. I think it's broken. I can't quite figure out how that goes, but it's a nice piece of chain, so I'll fix that somehow. More Lovisa earrings. We had some of those in the first half. LolaandGrace.com. They don't look like they've ever been worn. I think I'm going to need to do a job lot of carded earrings. That's a hair slide. That's quite pretty. I'll give that to one of my girls, I think. Oh, this is pretty. That's another old vintage clasp. Wow, it looks like it's been hand painted, I think with enamel. It's missing 3 sparklies, oh 4 sparklies unfortunately, but it's really pretty. Right old mix in here, isn't there? I like him. I love turtles. He's not silver, but he's very cute. He could go on to something else. That's quite a convincing pearl, but it's not. It's just plastic. Liz Claiborne studs. Massive wooden hoops. I think they will have to go into craft because they're so filthy, but somebody could paint those up and do something cool with them. And that's gone a bit gross. Hoop. Synthetic hematite cabochon. What have we got in here? Some lovely 80s dangle studs like those. And then some bars. Let's see if they're magnetic. They're not magnetic, I just knocked it with the magnet. I can't see any marks on those, but they'll go into my pile of things to have a look at and test. And some more vintage drop studs. We have a dangly tassel necklace. That's glass. Oh goodness me, we've got some things tangled up on here. So it's got bits that hang from it and it's got caught up, but it's also got caught up with other things. So chat amongst yourselves whilst I detangle this. I would love to know what you would like to see on the channel for the future. Are you just loving the unboxings? Would you like to see more of my upcycling? Would you like tutorials? More thrifting on the road? I'm thinking that perhaps I will do some more of those where I take the camera out and do a road trip. I'd love to know what you guys think. Okay, that's all detangled now. That's quite a nice costume necklace, which will go into pre-love. There's no hang tag or anything to say where it's from. Oops, just made the mistake of putting that next to my magnet. Now it's attached to the magnet. What's this? Sorry, thirsty. Ooh, that's fun. That's got a brutalist sort of look about it, hasn't it? Love the way that moves. Let's put that to one side, see if we find the other one. We've got a sterling silver chain which has sadly snapped, so that will go into scrap because I don't have soldering equipment here. That's a costume but a vintage chain, so that will have something put onto it. This earring, maybe we found the other one of those. Can anyone remember? It's been a few weeks now since I unboxed the other one. This is, what have we got here? Is it a double wrap bracelet maybe? Nope. Must be a broken necklace then, I guess. Maybe we'll come across the other half of that. We have a very shiny gold tone chain, and that has a broken end, but I can fix that one because it's big enough. I'll be able to put a new ring on it. Chains are always helpful because I would have so many pendants without chains. That's a bit of a stunner, isn't it? That's another clip. Sorry, off camera there. There's no marks on that I can see. Looks like a more modern one. Oh, it's missing a couple of its crystals. That's a shame. And this one looks like silver. I think that might be a 925 on the back there. That's really pretty. Whoops. Well held, well held. That's either the other one of those or it's the one I picked up earlier. I cannot remember. And another clip on that one has seen better days. Oh, one more clip on here. Oh, that's a good 80s one, isn't it? What does that say? Hold on, I need to get the loop out. that says Coro. That's the first Coro piece I think I've ever found. I've seen my American counterparts find Coro jewellery, but I never have. Is that good? I think that's good. Tell me about Coro. Let me pop that aside. Okay, we've now got 2 trays. These were all the bits at the bottom of the bags that I tipped out. So sometimes, or usually, this is where we find some treasure. That's just the lid to the box of gemstone cabochons. So I'm popping that aside. Made in France. That's just a sparkly hair slide. An elephant on a leather bracelet. That can probably go into pre-loved. I think that's okay. What is this? Let's refocus you up here. Wooden. No marking. I think that's a handmade piece. It's like a little basket of flowers. Fun. More clip-ons. My goodness, I'm fed up with these clip-ons now. Not that I'm not grateful, but there's a lot of clip-ons. That is some kind of nut, I think. It's quite interesting, isn't it? It's got no holes in it though. That must have been glued to something, I guess. No marks on those, but there is a pair. Another one of those hair clips. There's an elephant. He's sadly not gold, he's a little brooch. Big clip-ons with black buttons. Goodness me, so many clip-ons. I feel like I have to check them all now for marks though. No marks on those. A Variety Club pin. Button. What is that? I'm not clever enough to know what that logo is. Can anybody read it or knows? Let me know in the comments. Oh, this is an old pin. Butterfly. The pin's gone a bit loose. I may be able to do something with that by tightening up the clasp. Oh, that's the other one of those that we found earlier. A Tim watch. Don't know. That one. Another hair slide. A cufflink. Pretty sure that's nothing. It's got some, yeah, it's got some verdigris on it as well. Now this is familiar, it's broken, but I think that we found the other one in the other half of this bag. Got Pandora style beads in here as well. There's quite a few of those I think I can see. They're nothing special. I mean, they've been lampwork made, but I mean, they're not like sterling silver in the middle or anything. It's a nice bead, but I don't think it's silver. These look good. Oh, shame that's lost its gems. No maker on them. That is cool though. I might turn that into a pendant. Another one of those stones. Oh, there's some more, quite a few more of those stones in here. Oh, sorry, I don't know if that interrupted or not. My phone battery is low apparently. This was the other cloisonné enamel earring that we found in the first unboxing, so I'm really happy that we found that. It just needs to go onto a new hook, so that will be updated. More clip-on earrings. I might whiz through those unless I see anything particularly special, because there are so many of them. That's just a cabochon that's fallen off of one. Butterfly that's missing, it's probably had power shell. They normally have abalone on them. It's another one of those cufflinks that was probably a set, although it's not the same. It looks like it's from the same set. One of those. No mark on there. Another beaded one. They look like they could be real stone. They're quite light though. Not sure. I need to. I think they're plastic. There's a few more of these Pandora style ones. That is just a washer. The things that get put into these bags. It's hilarious. Ah, now do you remember we found the other one of these? Those are absolutely gorgeous. They're like spatter glass beads where the glass is rolled around smaller shards of another colour. So in this case it would have been white rolled over onto the pink. And you get multicoloured ones that are usually called end of day glass because they were all the bits in the bottom and then they rolled the glass over to make them. That one looks like it's been specially designed like that. Here's the other Coro one. So that's nice to have the pair. That has the look of tarnished silver. That one I think will need testing. That's just costume. His only. I think that can go into craft. The snowman. Just sparkly. Right, let's see what we can see in here. That's lost its centre. What does that say? Pink. That's come off of something. It has the look of silver, but I don't think it is silver because it's got a bit of verdigris on it, but I'm going to put that in my pile of things to look at and test again. There's another one of those sparkly cuffs. That one we found the other one too in the first unboxing, so I'll put those back together and on new hooks. Nice glass bead. That I think is the other Claire's Accessories one that was on the card. That's an interesting bits of raw amethyst, I think, stuck to a clip on. This is another one of those glass beads. I keep finding these loose. It's a really cute little lampwork bead. I'm going to make those into something. Okay, I don't want to bore you with every tiny piece. That looks like it could be silver with marker seats, so that will go in my thing of things to look at and test. I think this must have been a set, look, with those cufflinks. That we found the other one too, or another one too, I think in the first unboxing. I don't really know what it is. Is it like an end of finger ring? Is it somehow an earring? Is it a cuff? Maybe it goes to the top of the ear? I don't know. Tell me if you know. There's another washer. That looks like it goes with that thing with the spring on it, doesn't it? I'll put that down a second. Yes, that's definitely a set. Perhaps this was part of a tie pin. Little pin. Oh, that's lovely. That's sterling silver. I can see it is. Yeah, it's got a 925 on it. So unless we find another one, or have we already found the other one in the last bag? I can't remember. Let me know if you remember. If it's an earring, they'll make them back into earrings, otherwise it will become a pendant. That has the look of silver, but I don't think it is. There is a Girl Guide Promise badge. That's what they were like when I was a kid, I think. There's another bit of chandelier there, but I think it's a different chandelier. Let me know if I skip past something. There's loads of these. Maybe they're not washers after all. Perhaps they were spacer beads or something. That's a research pin. Vintage clip-on. That kind of matches that brooch we found earlier, but it's a different colour. These look like silver, but they're not. There's another one of those lovely beads. That definitely looks like... Oh, I was going to say definitely looks like silver, but it's got verdigris in it. Bit of an older watch. Pretty costume earring. Nice old carved bead there. How well you can see that in this lighting. Another cancer research badge. Oh, that goes with that necklace we found earlier. And that one, I think we found the other one too in the other half of the bag, and I can't remember what it was a copy of, and I still can't remember what it's a copy of. Let's check that one for magnetism. This one is not magnetic, it's the back off of... Is it the back of a pin, or is it to do with the cuff link? It doesn't look like gold, does it? Because here it's plating. It was just this side I wondered whether that could be gold, but no, I don't think it's heavy enough. Okay, one last tray, and then I've got to tidy up all this mess. Another clip on. Another one of those watches. That's the same brand as one we found earlier. There's the other resin clip on. There's a key. That might be a jewellery box key. Clip on. Pair of clip-ons. That's nice. That's a China one. Denton, England. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if we find the other one of those. This is why I worry about tipping out all the tiny bits out the bottom of the bag in case I break something fragile like that. That's nice, isn't it? That would be, that's a brooch, but I could turn that into a pendant for Christmas. It looks a bit like a Christmas wreath, doesn't it? What's this? It's got a spring. It must be a cufflink, is it? Something patent. It's got the sun. That sun there looks like the rising sun that you sometimes see on Native American jewellery. But it doesn't look Native American, does it? I don't think it's silver either because it's gone a bit gold colour. That's cool. I've never seen anything like that before. If you've got any insights, drop it in the comments. Oh dear, that's a broken clip on. There's the other big one. Oopsie. Nearly broke that Denton one. Don't break the Denton one. Universal Geneva. That's a cool clip-on. You see how many clip-on earrings there are around me now. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We've got a scarf clip, just for a bit of variation on the clip-on earrings. More. Those are quite fun, aren't they? 80s ones. More of these bits of gemstone. Clip-ons. Ah, look, there's the other one of those. Possibly Sarah Coventry ones. It's a cufflink. So I could re-glue that if the other half is in here somewhere. There's a hair slide. That one we found. Is it that one? Oh no, it's not quite the same. Oh, they've been clipped. Hold on, this is confusing. Which ones are the pairs? Haven't got any more around me, I'm just looking because I'm completely surrounded in clip-on earrings. Those two are a pair. Those two are not quite a pair, are they? This one is like this one, but in a slightly lighter tone. I don't know, there's probably more to come. So many clip-ons. Classic 80s. That's a cool one. a little painted squirrel. He's cute. He can go into a new cord or something. That's another one of those push-on cufflink things. Oh, that's pretty. That's got the 80s look about it as well, hasn't it? I like that one. This one, we've definitely found the other one too in the other bag, so remember that one. And we've got another pair here. They look like a turban. Oh, that's broken. Both broken. They'll have to go into craft. That's a really boring flat one. And another one. Costume hoop or stud hoop. That's the other one to the one that was on the card, so I'll put that with that. That's the other one of those. Right, let's have a closer look in this tray. We've got a cufflink with hieroglyphics on it. That's fun. The other one of those. Another hair slide. My girls are going to be well set for hair slides after this. That's a broken brooch, sadly. It's just a bead. These washers. Is that the other? Yes, the other one of those. And the other one of those we found earlier. KJL. Who's KJL? That's quite cool. Don't know if we found the other one of those. Maybe it was in the other box. Cufflink. Oh, right, so we've actually got 5 of those now. I suspect I might have some more in another tray from the other half as well. That, I think we found another one in the other bag. It's broken, whatever it is, as is that one. Oh, look, here's another starfish. Oh, they're cufflinks. I've only just fallen in. Yeah, of course they are. Oh, they're really sweet. I used to have a shirt that took cufflinks. That's the other one of those. And I loved the opportunity to wear cufflinks. I don't think I've got the shirt anymore. That's the other one of those. Vintage one. Some more of this glass. Oh, there's the other one of those brutalist looking ones, like those. Pin with an owl on it. Let's have a good little dig around. There's the other one of the amethyst chips. And that one I found when I was chatting earlier. That one has the look of silver. That's quite old, isn't it? Let's check that one for marks. No markings, but I think that could be old silver. It's not a real pearl though. Ew, look at that one. Let's test that with the magnet. Not magnetic. I have a feeling about this one, guys. It's quite heavy. That is a cultured pearl. Let me just check it over for marks. Hilarious. I was just looking it over for marks and it just fell apart. No, that was just glued into there. I thought that it might be gold, but it's not. Sad. That's a shame. I thought I had treasure there. Another sparkly. That's the other one of those faux blister pearls. Another faux Pandora. I think we are at the end of the bag. Wow. Well, I think we can say that I am done for clip-on earrings for a little bit. Here's just, I mean, there's more. This is just what you can see on the camera. And this was just half of the bag. So if you didn't see the other half of this unboxing, do check out the description because I'm going to link it in there. You can go and check that out now. I really hope that you've enjoyed being live with me. And I'm really excited to watching this back with you and commenting and interacting with you live. Thank you again for joining me on the journey as subscribers. I'm so happy to be here. I've loved my YouTube journey so far. You guys are so informative. I've learned so much from you in the comments, and I hope that maybe you'll have learned a little something from me. Hold on, before I go, I've just spotted we do have 2 of those. I don't know how I missed the other one. I don't know. Anyway, we're done. Thanks again. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do the full-on proper live, because I'll be able to do it with this camera and we'll do everything live. So I hope you don't mind that we've had to do this as a halfway house, but as I say, YouTube said no. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye.